Honey Solo is an Australian business based in Hobart. The company focuses on providing pure and natural honey. Our honey is carefully sourced from our network for over 100 loyal beekeeping families across Australia. A Australia's favorite honey brand, we have been producing honey for decades. Honey Solo passionately care about our bees, beekeepers, and mother nature. That's why we have chosen to put the honey at the heart of our brand mark. Our honey product is distributed to independent retailers and supermarkets across Australia. The company has focused on expanding retail markets as a means of vertical integration to improve returns. There are approximately 20,000 registered beekeepers across Australia, producing between 25,000 and 30,000 tons of honey annually. The honey bee industry valued at around $99 million. However, bee populations in Australia are suffering from drought, bushfire, and the overuse of pesticides, leading to a significant reduction. Our business is able to open up a new manufacturer at Solomon Islands. The country lies north of Australia in the South Pacific and consists of many islands, with tropical climates in latitude different seasons. A mean temperature of 26.5 degrees is a condition for the agricultural development. With the population is about 500,000 people, most of the population, 85%, live in villages. The people include Melanesian, Polynesian, and Micronesian. While English is the official language, only 1% of the population are able to communicate fluently in English. Law and Order was restored in 2003, following intervention by the Regional Assistance Mission to Solomon Islands, led by Australia. With power distance, the Solomon Islands have high score compared to Australia's score on this dimension. High power distance also means that island score water would expect to be really directed by boss and manager. The island with a low score is a collective society. This means there is a high preference for a strongly defined social framework in which individuals are expected to conform to the idea of the society. Australia scores high on this dimension and is considered a masculine society. Ireland received an intermediate score on this dimension, so no cultural reference can be shown at this time. With a low score, the islands have fairly pragmatic culture in terms of uncertainty avoidance. There is a larger degree of acceptance for new ideas, innovative products, and a willingness to try something new or different. Long-term orientation. Australia has low score on this dimension compared to high score of Solomons. They show an ability to update tradition easily to change conditions, a strong propensity to save and invest, and try to adjust the results. The low score on this dimension shows that Solomons had a culture of restraint. The reason why our business chose Solomon Islands to expand because Solomon Islands has the perfect condition for commercial bee farming, given its largely virgin orange lush forests. They are licensed where a reputable honey industry could flourish through global training and support. This expansion is foreign direct investment. With FDI, the business will have the opportunity to diversify the market, lower labor costs for the islands can access to management expertise, skill, and technology.
Form a core part of the proposed business and corporate operational structure. As you can see the figure 1, affirming of forward-team relationship with the Australian entity and management team. Through FDR strategy, Honey Solo will tap into the retail infrastructure and resource both HR and clientele in Solomon Islands and the greater Oceanic region, thus capture sustainable financial benefit for investor and shareholder. Both the firm's corporate and business operational structure will be conjoined, forming a strategic and comprehensive structure based on 4 primary growth perspective retail model for the region, including the financial, customer, learning and growing, and process perspective. As you can see, this is the figure 1. For Honey Solo to achieve the desired corporate SDGs, several mechanisms must be considered to overcome the challenge associated with foreign business environment. Those include effective management of communication to minimize logistical, freight, and shipping overheads, the development of a suitable organizational culture that fits the Solomon Island employees as well as the customers, developing effective cost differentiation strategy to generate the desired attention for clientele, focusing on universal payment method, currency exchange rate, and other financial characteristics that may have a credit impact on revenue generation on the new market and region. The deployment of customized enterprise resource planning element that can accurately forecast customer demand, as well as manage demand, logistics, and shipment. Honoring sustainability or other environmental strategy will involve approaches such as contributing and upholding the current environmental laws, getting involved in supporting community projects such as reducing carbon emission and environmental conservation projects, integrating environmental awareness in employee training, as well as customer through green packaging and recycling strategy.
The establishment of a new entity on frozen soil is associated with significant capital investments. The following are the projections for the immediate capital expenditure for Honey Solo while setting up shop in Solomon Islands. The Table 1 Honey Solo's projected expansion cost for the first year of business in Solomon Island, which year is 2020. The Table 2 revenue projections for the Honey Solo in Solomon Island for year 2020 to 2021. Every frozen company has various HR issues to deal with while establishing premises in foreign countries. Some of the main HR issues was considered by Honey Solo management include effectively communicating the organization's visions and mission in the Solomon Island marketplace, avoidance and mitigations of the workplace conflicts, fostering an inclusive organization's country, overcoming the cultural boundaries that may negatively impact the organizational progress, understanding and following the foreign labor laws and regulations. Considering the Solomon Islands market is new for Honey Solo Group, there are some challenges that the management, including the directors, will have to consider. As such, some of the primary requirements for the investor will include collaborations in the establishment of networks in new market, development of the key competencies that suit company needs, assistance in the organization integration into new market due to the cultural boundaries.